Welcome back to Seen It Before. We're going to say something stupid about your favorite movie because we've seen it all before. I'm Danny.
We're definitely going to say something stupid.
Yeah, we are.
Anyway, I'm Dan. There I am. I'm Dan. So, The Running Man, Edgar Wright, coming back to make a big budget movie. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I was very excited to see this movie. I think I may have overhyped myself a little bit, but it's still a very entertaining movie, and it's good.
It is what it is. I heard that it was not being received very well before.
So did I.
Yeah, I was like, it's Edgar Wright. Like, it can't be. Like, the trailers look great. And
yeah, the critics kind of, like, we saw, like, the debut of critics, like, 62% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then I started reading some of them, I'm just like, oh, dear.
I didn't read any reviews, and I haven't, my review hasn't been tainted by this, but, spoilers for the rest of the podcast, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was pretty good. But yeah, let's stop saying it's pretty good and let's get to it.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
So, Running Man, the remake, directed by Edgar Wright, not starring Arnold Schwarzenegger this time. It's starring Glen Powell, who I thought did a great job. And that's the first part of my compliment sandwich. Downside of this movie, everyone's saying it's got too much cutting of the tension with the comedy. You're trying to say something kind of profound about the society we live in, and then also Michael Cera's going to drink a monster to cut the tension. It doesn't really work. But another good thing, I really liked that, because I actually learned this. Cameron said that the ending of the book was kind of just ended maybe 5 minutes before the end of the actual movie. That 5 minutes I thought brought everything to a very satisfying conclusion.
All right, very good. My compliment sandwich. Glen Powell, he does a great job in this movie. There's a few things I want to talk about in the actual podcast with his performance, but he nailed it. He nailed it for the most part. One bad thing, this is not an Edgar Wright movie. It has no real signatures of him. It's just kind of a very diluted version of him, and I was very disappointed by that. You think about all the music and all the transitions with Edgar Wright movies, and there's really none of that in the movie besides maybe the beginning and maybe the end. But it was very disappointing to me. And one other good thing about this movie, I think I'm going to actually echo that. That ending was really good. It's very satisfying, and it really worked to bring the whole movie together. So it may not be an Edgar Wright movie, but he definitely added that aspect to it to make it really good.
When you look, okay, so a lot of this movie was marketed like this is an Edgar Wright movie, and it not being particularly an Edgar Wright style, where with the creativity and kind of the spark that all his other movies kind of have, that doesn't make it lesser of a movie. It's just kind of oh, I wasn't expecting that. And it's maybe it's lesser for you. I don't know.
I was expecting an Edgar Wright movie. I was expecting really cool, quirky things like that. And it didn't. It was disappointing.
I'm not sure.
But looking back at it now, it doesn't really take away from the movie. It was just disappointing.
I think it's gonna get kind of a cult following, or more appreciation later, because everyone's just kind of so queued up to be oh, the next Edgar Wright movie.
Yes, that's exactly what I was expecting, because they kept saying, oh, the director of Baby Driver. I was like
what? I love that movie.
Well, no,
it did have a good soundtrack.
No. They also said Baby Driver specifically in the marketing, so I'm just oh, okay. Yeah. That got me excited.
I wonder how much of the source material he was kind of shackled by, because this is obviously not an original thing by him. Baby Driver was. Stephen King wrote. Yeah, Stephen King.
Richard Bachman, yeah.
He's having a year.
He's got a lot of movies this year.
Specifically challenges to earn a bunch of money to get your family out of poverty.
And dystopian.
In a dystopian, corrupt government and society. Mm-hmm. Interesting. And this is funny, because the thing about The Long Walk was I thought there's not enough material and world building here. It's just about the walk. Mm-hmm. And then this movie it's really all about everything else. All of the world building, all of and this is the second part of the Hunger Games that Long Walk was missing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I like the whole, like, at least we know that Stephen King can do both.
Yeah, so let's talk about some characters. Yeah, Glen Powell as Richard Ryder. No, that's not
Ben
it.
Richards.
Ben Richards. Jesus Christ. Richard Ryder's Nova. Anyway, yeah, Ben Richards. He does a good job. I enjoyed his intensity in the movie and, his not giving a fuck attitude. And it really, he pulled it off well. It just seems like there's something missing with his performance and I can't really nail down what it is. But I mean, there was the whole family aspect in the beginning, which I really liked, which wasn't apparently in the book.
Oh, what was his motivation in the book,
or sorry, it wasn't in the original movie, not the book.
Oh, I haven't seen the original.
The original movie, apparently, it was literally just like he's a contestant.
Oh.
There's no like.
So there's no hook.
No hook.
There's no reason why we should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have now. See, now I want to go. I want to read the book, and now I want to watch the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, maybe we'll watch the original later today.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. It's. I don't know what it is, but I like the intensity and everything he brought to the role. It worked in that aspect.
I think maybe it's the whole, he's so intense and so angry, and then it kind of like clouds.
Tonal shifting.
It's like, because he's like, I fucking hate everything. I want to burn the system down to the ground, but I love my family. It's like it's not like a good enough transition, I guess. I don't know.
I think that's what some of the critics were talking about too. Like the tonal shifting in the movie is kind of all over the place, and it kind of is annoying at points. It didn't bother me that much because like I was looking for that kind of stuff when I was watching it, but I didn't really notice much of it. But yeah. It was fine.
You know what kind of vibes I got this from? I felt a lot like The Last of Us in the sense of like, you have this guy going on this journey. It's kind of episodic. You have the brothers in the beginning, then you have the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the brothers in the beginning, then you get
somebody in the middle.
Well, yeah, Michael Cera there at some point.
I don't forget Michael Cera. Michael Cera.
And his mother.
And then you get this kind of rich girl. Yeah, I'm like, dude, like the mom's going to be... I spotted a mile away.
Fucking funny. And we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, go ahead.
He's in the hallway. Well, then you get like the rich girl at the end, and you kind of get this arc. And so I get what they're going for. It just kind of felt maybe it would have worked better as a TV show.
That would have been cool.
Like a miniseries.
That would have been cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think that would have worked, yeah.
I feel like...
But you couldn't have gotten all this talent, though, for probably
that is true, yeah.
Well, speaking of talent, let's talk about Josh Brolin and his easiest paycheck of his career.
Josh Brolin did great in this movie. I think...
He was probably there for like 3 days total, and he did all of his stuff.
He was wearing dentures.
Has to have been.
Because, like... It's too perfect of a smile, and it would make sense with his character.
Yeah,
but I'm thinking like, Josh Brolin probably has pretty good teeth, so it's like, is that just him? Maybe he's just smiling. I don't know.
We don't really see him smile that often, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he was like Guy Smiley in this one.
Yeah, no, I liked him a lot.
I just loved how perfect he played it, and how well he was written. Because it's like he is the slimy producer. And like all about showbiz and stuff, but also like he makes a lot of good points, and I'm like, so you like that scene where he convinces him this like, you got to do this for your family, and like, imagine getting and they also do a great job, really subtle, of like the money system, like the value of the money system, because like it's only like $500 new can get you out of basically out of poverty. So I'm like, whoa, that's a big difference between $500. Right? Mm-hmm. You're going to get a billion new dollars. That's got to be like $10 billion to us.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Flip side of that, Coleman Domingo's character is the maestro behind everything, pulling the strings and then adding in all this AI stuff that comes in sometimes, which was a really cool update because I don't think they had any of the AI stuff or the gene sensors in there or whatever the hell it was. That was really cool and really good plot devices throughout this movie.
I thought it was a great ripe idea for this generation, specifically with the social media and all the AI stuff, because that adds a whole new wrench into this. Like, and now it also, because now I can kind of, it's sad, I can really understand, I can see this kind of happening, not like death or anything, but like, oh, spot this person, if they get arrested or something, then then you get like, I can see that being like a game show.
Yeah, no. Reality TV is still huge, a huge business even nowadays, like more than it was in the early 2000s. But like, yeah, Big Brother's everywhere.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is.
It's fucking scary. It's okay. Is 1984? Do you think 1984 is like a generally well known like property?
I think so.
Because I've met a few people that I kind of gotten in conversations about, and there's like, I've never heard of that. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
it's
like
George Orwell. Like
I don't think 1984 itself is like well known, but like the concept of it is well known. They might not know what it derives from. The other little guy was fucking William H. Macy. There's another little scene with him in there.
Also, yes, but also it was like there was like that weird kind of dream sequence where it's like, is that actually what happened to him, or?
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Think about that.
Because then it kind of goes from him getting his like
his finger caught
in the vice,
yeah,
and then they like, okay, he's at this hotel, and then he wakes up and everything's fine.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, maybe since he's under so much stress, he's having these types of dreams like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens?
Oh, yeah, that's what I got from it. But I'm wondering, is that what actually happened to William H. Macy for them to kind of be on his trail? And
well, I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of misdirection they keep throwing you in, especially like at the end with the family thing. Like it was misdirection to see if they were still alive or not. Like that's the whole point of this movie. Is just
I knew they weren't dead.
Yeah,
I knew that.
Most people did, but. Yeah, but like the way the suspense built in that scene was really well done.
Also, his acting in that, like, wow, like he really played like just losing it very well.
Glen Powell likes to take roles where, an actor is putting on a mask of themselves, but he's putting on like a double mask for like these types of movies. So like he's wearing all these disguises in this movie. Then there's like Hitman, he's wearing all these disguises. And then what's the other movie he was in? Oh, Chad Powers.
Yeah, he's literally wearing a disguise.
So
yeah, that's like his thing now. Okay, cool.
So yeah, I mean, Edgar Wright was right on it with that casting.
But yeah, like I like that the movie allows you to get put in his shoes and like, what would you do? And like you have a bunch of different. I like they throw in like the little tactics, like oh, if I were you, I would go hang out with your people. You can lay low a little better, but then also like no, like then William H. Macy's like, I would go in a crowd, hide in plain sight.
Yep. And
so there's different ways to go about it. I think he just kind of lucks into just finding the right people. Like, especially the brothers.
Yeah.
Like, he's just kind of like, the kid is just kind of like, hey, I know you. We're friends now. He's like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked the brothers aspect of it. Like, it really brought together the family dynamic of like, oh, people living in poverty. It's like, we don't care. We'll help you. And if you give us, well, basically, he offers them money. He's like, yeah, sure, we'll help you. But like, it's a cool little gesture thing.
The thing that I would have wanted to see, because it's like, we know where the theme and the message of this movie is going to go. Like the rich people in power, the media, everybody, the conglomerates, they're evil. We get it. But, and then it kind of like, it's a foregone conclusion why the brothers are helping him, because it's like, oh, you really think if we report you, they're going to give us money, and they're going to, like, why not make the company legit? Why not add that little wrench in there? Because they didn't kill his family.
No.
Right? So they honored their word there. Why don't they honor their word with like the lower levels of people? Because I don't think Dan Killian is an idiot. I think he would know if I can incentivize this mass of people who are at the bottom, but still kind of have them on the hook and honor my word, that would, but then and also add more moral character to those two characters, the brothers, if they're like, yeah, no, regardless of this, I'm still going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And that shows, that growth for them. Because it's, what I mean? We don't ever see that, like, actually, it's like, oh, the big guys are bad, or why not make them good businessmen? You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just not, that's just like not a thing that's like, in the zeitgeist right now. Like that is, media's always been bad. Media's always like that kind of stuff. It's
right.
It's
but
fine.
as some people, because we know people that do the media, Well, they're not bad
They
intention.
do the media?
They do the media.
Yeah, but like it's
not
more,
bad
it's more
intention.
like not those people. It's the people in power of those companies is kind of like the more of the
Right.
aspect of it. So like,
Right. You know,
Yeah.
the little layoffs and
yeah. Okay, let's talk about the Michael Cera scene because that scene is fucking hilarious. Takes place in Derry, Maine.
of course it does.
Of course, it takes place in fucking Derry when there's a damn show going on in HBO Max right now.
It's Stephen King. What do you want?
Yeah. Anyway, I know everything takes place in Maine with Stephen King, but like,
It's like every Shane Black movie's on Christmas.
yeah. Anyway, so Michael Cera is the brothers tell him to go to this Michael Cera's character's house. He gets there by train. Oh, let's talk about some of these escape scenes he goes through. Like he jumps from one train into the cargo hold of another while they're both moving. I'm just like, it's fucking impossible,
like-
man. Like, come on.
They really go out of their way to show. I liked at least we get something like that, like where like he is kind of more built for this because he takes on all these hard blue collar jobs and he's saved multiple lives, and so he has tactics. He's been through stuff that's similar to what they're doing.
But come on,
you got to time that just perfectly. You know,
while you're being chased and hunted down, no way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get to the house. So Michael Cera lives with his mother, who thinks there are demons in the house.
what are you gonna do?
Sure, why not? She's screaming at the TV at the Running Man. She's like, "Oh, this guy, Ben Richards, whatever."
See, I want to know where she got that attitude. You know what I mean? Because now Michael Cera is so anti the show, like so anti Running Man.
Yeah,
she's so pro Running Man, and is his mom?
I think she has dementia.
Well, yeah, but also like her husband and Michael Cera's dad was killed by corruption, and you'd think you know if he's so anti that she would at least share somewhat of a sentiment. No, she's full hardcore. Like, he's in the hallway. He's in the hallway. Get him.
I love how they all have like this one like alarm in their house. Like, does everyone have that in their house now? I guess apparently.
I would assume
It's interesting.
Yeah. Because the network is basically the government.
Yeah, no, they are. That scene is great, especially when they start coming in. Michael Cera does the water gun on the
Genius. I loved it.
Like,
I loved
great.
all the booby traps.
Dude, it's crazy. This is the best scene in the movie to me. This is my favorite scene in the movie.
My only issue with it,
Okay.
how contrived it is to get it going.
Yeah,
Because it's like Michael Cera is the one to hit the button. And he's like, okay, I'm unprepared. Let's do it
We
anyway.
got 4 minutes. We get out of here.
I'm like, why would you not just hold down the old lady who can't fight back at all? Just push her over, and then get your bearings. Don't panic. Like, are we ready? Okay, now we're ready to hit the button.
But the chaos.
Hit the button. Right, I get. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, then all the hunters that are hunting him down, there's like 5 of them, I think. They're all hunting Ben down because they've already killed the other 2 running men who
that's another thing. And I know I'm bringing up a lot of negative stuff here, but I do like this movie, spoiler alert, a little better than Predator Badlands. It has more going on.
Fair.
You know what I mean? But there's a lot of weird shit. Like, I don't think anybody who understand, like, they all understand what the game is. Mm-hmm. They understand you could die if you get caught within the 30 days. Why would you just, flaunt that you're on the Running Man? Like, every human has basic survival skills. Yep. You would want to self-preserve.
Yep.
Why are you telling everybody, hey, I'm on the Running Man? Like, I don't get that mentality.
Katie O'Brien is literally hiding in plain sight the whole time, but like she's gambling like an idiot the whole time. It's like, great.
Why are you? I genuinely just don't understand that aspect of it. And like maybe he's trying to say something about fame over.
Well, yeah, 5 seconds of fame, 15 seconds of fame. That's literally what it's probably trying to say. It's like these people don't care what they do as long as they're on TV being famous.
Yeah, okay.
That 15 minutes of fame type of thing. Like that's what people want.
I guess it just felt so far removed from what Ben Richards is all about because he's just like, I just want to provide for my family.
We spent so much time building that up. That's probably why it worked that way.
They must have literally nothing to live for.
Yeah, so after that, the hunter confronts Ben Richards in the basement of Michael Cera's house, stabs Michael Cera.
Yeah, I was so like, oh.
I was like, oh no.
I knew it was coming, but I'm like, already?
Like, oh, buddy. But then Michael Cera slashes his Achilles, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah, it was kind of a nice little, really tight callback. Because because the guy says, I'm going to cut your Achilles and drag you out of here. And he's like, nope, you are.
Yeah, so it was good. But then, then Killian gets on the sunglasses. Not the phone, the sunglasses. He's like, hey, kill this guy.
Yeah.
And Ben doesn't do it. So,
which I also don't understand the motivation for that.
Like,
why would you not kill him? Unless he's to get the hunter on his side.
At that point, he realizes, because you remember the whole car ride, he said, it's like, you got to play this the right way. We got to play this the right way. And his right way is not killing anyone unnecessarily, I guess. Or like,
okay,
I don't know. That's my
at the same time though. Michael Cera's right there. He just got stabbed by this guy. He hates everything. Why not have him do it?
True,
right?
But
okay, whatever.
It is what it is.
Either way, he dies. The hunter dies in the next scene anyway. So it's like,
yeah, the hunter dies and Michael Cera dies in the next scene too. So
yeah, that was brutal.
Fucking shot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's like, you're the spark.
Yep. And then we get the trailer scene of him jumping off the bridge again through another very narrow thing, going really fast on a car into the river.
Man, he's Ben Richards. He's Glen Powell, bro.
Richards. So yeah, now he has to go to Canada. He just in the car with Amelia Jones. He steals her car, and yeah, they just like, we have to go to Canada. We have to do it this way. We have to do it that way. We have to do it the correct way, or they won't kill us. And he was right for the most part. They let him get on the jet and all that stuff. Yeah.
So the Canada thing is like, if we get out of the America, we're good.
Maybe that's what it is.
Safe.
Yeah. But then all the pilots are the hunters.
Yeah. I did not catch that at first.
I didn't either, and I liked that we didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Like, they all looked kind of sus, but like we got like a 5-second view of all the hunters in the beginning, and that's it.
Yeah.
So like, there was good misdirection there again.
I knew something was up when. So when he said like, "Oh, looks like you're down a man," I was thinking like, "Oh, so he's one of them's hiding in the bathroom." I didn't realize that's the one they killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, this is just like the guys, you know?
Yeah.
And I hate that, like, I knew it was Lee Pace.
I know. I was like, where's Lee Pace? I haven't seen Lee Pace this whole movie.
No, I didn't even know he was in the movie. I just kind of know his look, I guess, even through a mask.
Okay.
I saw his eyebrows. I'm like, that's Lee Pace.
That's weird. Okay. Sure.
So I'm just like, oh, shit, that's weird.
Yeah. He's been in some weird movies lately. Anyway.
He was in Bodies.
I know. That's the only other
He was
movie.
great in that.
He's Ronin. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, then there's the whole airplane scene where the book ends with that airplane exploding over the network.
Right. You don't know what happens.
If he survives or anything. And then we talk about these last 5 minutes of the movie, which we both really enjoyed. So like,
it's so good.
It's like a good build up. It's like, oh, the family got the money. Oh, they're shopping and they see him outside. It's like, oh, this guy gave it to me, Miss Richards. And she's like, I don't go by that name. It's like,
yeah, and then just like the little thing again.
It's like and then the actually at the Running Man.
Yeah, slightly confused with where the timeline was.
Yeah, I was like, Coleman's Manga, why is he quitting all of a sudden? It was kind of weird
because you have the. Yeah, because you have like the like, let's rewind, like the guy who's like explaining like, you know, the revolution would not be televised, like that guy.
Viva la revolution.
Viva la revolution. He's like, oh, let's back up a little bit, and then we see the backstory, but then we cut to the crowd at the Running Man soundstage. This is after the scene at the grocery store. So I'm like, okay, I got my bearings, because now then obviously there's like a whole riot and everything, and then the movie ends, but. Yeah, so I was just like really confused with where we were for a second. But no, I really like that whole ending. I thought it was like, let's put a capper, let's put a feel good ending on this.
And that's where I definitely saw Edgar Wright. So like, he's been, as somebody said this, I think it was Mark at work said this, that Edgar Wright's been chasing the ending of Shaun of the Dead for 20 years because that movie ended so good and he doesn't know how to end movies. I think he ended this one pretty good. I think he nailed the ending on this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like we don't need to see what happens with the rest of the society once Killian gets killed.
Yep.
We don't even see him actually technically get killed. We just see a gun go off. Maybe he's taken prisoner. Who knows? But so it's still slightly ambiguous. But we all know that like the network is burning down.
Yep, it's an optimistic ending, and it works really well. I could see them doing a sequel to this. I don't think
They should not.
They should not. I think we gotta wait for the opening weekend numbers to come out to see how that looks. But like,
I can see Edgar Wright not doing it.
oh yeah, no.
Like Edgar Wright has enough integrity not to do it.
He has to do Barbarella next, so he's doing a remake of Barbarella. He's got Baby Driver 2 still in development. He's got other things in development.
Don't do Baby Driver 2. Don't do Baby Driver. It was perfect.
It's been in development for like 10 years, so
Okay,
like
good.
it's
Just keep it.
who knows.
I mean, because I know that Baby Driver took so long. And this is the problem with a lot of entertainment, where you have this very good, just amazing first chapter.
Yeah.
And it's only fucking awesome because it was fermented and thought on for like over a decade.
Yep.
And then the second it gets popular, you're like, rush out the sequel. We need to make money. We need to capitalize on this immediately.
Well, it's been almost 10 years since Baby Driver came out. I will say
Okay,
that.
good point.
Yeah. So who knows? But Mark also said that's his least favorite Edgar Wright movie. I was like,
Really?
I can't talk to you anymore.
Well, Mark is Mark, so
Anyway, so yeah. Overall, this movie. Yeah, as I'm talking this through a little more, yeah, I think it's gonna get a little higher than not higher. Oh God, I don't know.
What'd you put Badlands at?
87. I put that
You put
way
87?
I put way too high for that. I think. I may
Because it's not like a 90, you know.
Yeah. And I don't know, because I could put on both of these movies anytime. Well, actually, I think I could put on Badlands a lot more rewatchable than Running Man to me. Running Man's good, but like I'm not gonna like put that on like in the background or whatever. Like, because I want to feel what the characters feel again. I want to pay attention to that. So like Badlands, I can just whatever throw that on.
Yeah, it's very emotionally shallow. Well, not
It's
shallow.
not. I wouldn't say it's shallow. Like
it's easier to latch onto, I guess.
These are weird movies. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think I like Running Man a little more just because there's a lot more happening. Like there's so much, you know.
So much more to chew on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to give Running Man an 85. It's good. I don't know. I haven't seen the original. I have nothing to compare it to. I haven't even read the book. So like,
Honestly, the only thing I can really compare it to is Hunger Games.
yeah.
You know, and the thing is, and this is like my problem with Stephen King. He gets like 80% of the way there with like everything. But specifically with Hunger Games, like Suzanne Collins wraps it in. Like she's, you know, because I read all the books. I just finished Sunrise and the Reaping. I think it's probably the best one in the series because I literally read it in like 6 days.
Yeah, you told me about it.
It was so good, dude. Yeah. But the thing is, like specifically with the original Hunger Games trilogy, you have this growth of Katniss like reluctantly being the figurehead, and like they do this in this movie. But the thing is, like she adds in a whole other angle of like, you know, she's part of a separate machine of propaganda. And the whole point is like, propaganda is bad either way. But who said it? It's like somebody like propaganda is manipulating an audience. The only reason to know it's good is like if one knows what one is doing with it.
Yeah.
I forgot who said that, but like she's able to do that. The thing with this movie, Running Man, and Stephen King's kind of notion is it's like burn it down. We don't know what else. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's Stephen King.
You don't exactly need the rest, but it's a great if you can wrap it in and do something else with it. That's great. It's like a cherry on top.
Fair point. What do you give it?
I give it a solid. What I guess
78.
78. I'm gonna give this an 85.
Hey, we're both 85 guys. There
85 guys.
There we go. All right, yeah. So we're Seen It Before. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok with @SeenItBeforecast. That's SCENE It Beforecast. And you can find me on Letterboxd with DonutMan96. I'm Dan.
I am Danny. You can find me on Instagram at Danny_Was, my Letterboxd and serialize that DJ Was, or my YouTube channel, which is just Danny Was.
All right. Next week, Wake Up Dead Man.
Wake up, bitch.
Yeah, we got to see this movie
Also
early.
starring Josh Brolin.
Also Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin's been in a lot this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Anyway.
He plays great characters now. Because he's specifically great in Wake Up Dead Man, too.
Yes, he is. There are some scenes in that movie with Josh Brolin specifically that are very unholy. Anyway, so yeah, join us next week for a very nice in-depth review of Wake Up Dead Man. We're going to have Avatar Fire and Ash coming up soon. 3 hours and 15 minutes of it.
It's going to be doo-doo.
It's going to be great. What are you talking about?
I'm totally biased. I'm going to shit all over that movie.
We're both going to shit. I think all three of us are going to be on that podcast. They're going to shit all over it.
Yep.
Anyway, so without further ado, we'll see you next time.